from Studio 6B in the Fimple Recreational Center for the Fashionably Exasperated, it's Pran Funkels Live. And now, join us for lots of prank phone calls.
Pran Funkels Live. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm receiving a notification just as I start the show here. Got a text from someone. I'll have to look at that later. Unless it's something I should look at now. Welcome to the show. I am once again tonight, I'm joined by a guest. And if you listened last week, they'll probably know that that is none other than Mr. Carl.
What up?
How you doing, Carl?
Doing good, buddy. How are you?
Well, hope you're doing all right. I'm not feeling too good myself.
Yeah.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Welcome to Pran Funkels, folks. Kira is not available tonight. Neither is Patrick. And Mike, still in the same situation, although we might be getting him a computer soon. Hopefully. As Georgia Brawler says. Hopefully. We're hoping. We're getting close. We're getting close to getting Mike something. Getting him back on the show. I do plan on attempting to do some soundboards tonight because we, obviously been lacking in that department. So I think that brings you up to date. What else was I going to say? Carl, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Well, last week, we didn't get very many answers, and we had a call that it was a lengthy call, somewhat, and it got cut short.
I apologize for the length of it.
Well, it was not your fault. We both were keeping it going, and that lady was, she was, a team player. She was really giving us all she had.
Her paycheck for show. Yeah, she was awesome.
She was. But we had a bit of an issue, and the show ended abruptly, and I apologize for that. And we're going to try not to have that happen tonight. I should say due to daylight savings, or due to the springing of forward, the show will be ending 1 hour earlier than usual. But I tried to start earlier tonight. It'll at least be a, couple of hours. But we're going to try to get into the calls. Try to get more calls in tonight. Last show, we couldn't get very many answers, and we're going to try to make up for that tonight on Pran Funkels. We got some people in the chat. I'm going to change it from top chat to live chat so that I can see every comment, not just the ones YouTube thinks I should see. And everyone listening live right now should do the same if you haven't already. We got somebody in the chat that I haven't seen for a while. Mr. Gary Busey Burger King. Love you a lot. And we got Michael Fulton. Love you a lot. We got BB. And we got Mad Dog Karate Man. Mr. Robert Scott. And we've got here for the comments. We got Percival Pringle. Not the same Percy that has been on the show at times. It'd be great if he would come back on. I think he's still listening somewhat. He's a real Fraser Crane in that respect. And we got Redacted. Redacted says, I was hoping for a Seagram's Golden Wine Cooler. Well, I can ship you one. Although they're now called Seagram's Escapes. And then we have Frank E., who has a comment that is near and dear to my heart. It's a Nintendo game that I played quite a bit back in the day. Yo! Noid! Of course, the video game based on the Domino's Pizza antagonist. You remember that game, Carl?
I don't.
What, did you not play Nintendo and eat Domino's Pizza in the late 80s, early 90s?
Wow. Well, that makes sense. I'm looking it up now. Yo,
they brought him back.
Holy shit. Wow, no.
They brought him back just like a year or two ago.
I'm looking at the picture and it looks familiar.
Yeah, I mean, it was all over TV commercials back in the 80s, late 80s.
Wow.
Uncle Jesse is in the chat also.
Says it came out March 16th, 1990.
Really? I would have thought it would be like 88 or something. The video game came out in like 90, 91. And it was a Capcom production. I've probably talked about it enough on this show. The game, it got a lot of shit. Deservingly, probably, but it was actually, like, kind of a fun game.
Awesome.
It came out around the time of, there was the DuckTales game for Nintendo that Capcom did. And they had a Rescue Rangers and a Tailspin game. Seemed like it was... around that time, it seemed like the same group of people made all of their games. At least the good ones.
The good ones, yeah.
Yeah, but...
they're killing it.
It was an interesting game. There were these like sub games within it where you had to have like a pizza eating contest with a green, I think it was a green Noid, or maybe he changed colors, I don't know, like on different levels, but
you just had to mash buttons really fast to beat them, or?
No, it was more like a card game. It was like, what's the Japanese, I don't know how you pronounce it, Mahjong or something like that?
Yeah. Oh,
it was
really? Oh, okay.
It was kind of like
Yeah.
that, but it had like pizza related stuff on the cards or something. So like it was a sort of a game of
You had to match.
skill.
You had to match the pepperoni with the sausages.
You got my pepperoni in your sausage. You got your chocolate and my peanut butter.
It's funny. It says that it says
Hot
on
chocolate.
here that they made a sequel in 2017. So clearly, there's some fandom.
To the video game?
Yeah.
Or the commercial?
The video.
Which one?
The Domino's one.
No,
The
they did not.
Yo-Noid.
The video game?
Yeah.
They made a new Yonoid? That's a hard sentence.
Yeah,
to
in
say.
2017, it says it was fan-made. Made by the fans.
Oh, okay. Fuck those fans. You know what? Those fans, they have something in common with the Noid. They're trying to ruin Domino's Pizza. They're fanning
Yeah.
it to cool it off, and no one likes cold pizza except for a certain syndicated television channel owner who recorded his own voiceovers. Cold pizza for breakfast? What the fuck? The 34 guy. Carl, are you familiar with the 34 guy?
With which movie? Sorry?
The 34 guy, the character.
Oh, I'm not. I'm sorry.
Well, you haven't listened to Pran Funkels enough, then.
No. Hey. I'll be the first one to tell you that.
Well, it's a character that Patrick and I have done on the show. It's a guy who owned a TV station. We still don't know his name. I don't think. But he was like an announcer on 34 from the time, as far back as I can remember. Actually, I think he might have been on... no, I think he was on 34. And then he did a... what do you call that? Did one of those reverse mortgage situations. I don't know if there was... Something happened with the management at 34, and he ended up moving to TV 43. So it was like a bizarro situation. And then he went back to 34, and I think he bought the station at that point or something. So then he was really recording promos and stuff. And he would do these public service announcement things where there would just be like text on the screen, and he would, record a voiceover. And one of them was, cold pizza for breakfast? Actually, cold pizza is a nutritious way to start your day. He had this whole thing that he recorded. Anyway, I don't know. Are you still there, Carl?
I am. I'll say I enjoyed a lot.
I don't know if you were following me there.
Breakfast.
Yeah, I don't think it's that... The way he acted on it was like it was the craziest fucking thing in the world. And I don't think it's that crazy.
You don't think what he did?
Because, No, I just don't think eating cold pizza for breakfast is that crazy of an idea. I think a lot of people do
Oh
it,
yeah, we all do it.
even back in 1995.
It's like
And we're not ashamed.
there's nothing to be ashamed. Hey, it's a lot like we could compare it to a lot of things that we all do and we don't want to talk about. But yeah, eating cold pizza for breakfast is totally normal. Nothing wrong with that.
It's a, it's a lot like you, the dangerous type.
Yeah, exactly.
As Casey O'Kasem once sang. Because, you have that leftover pizza, and you could microwave it or even put it in the oven. You could reheat it, but
A
there's
live
something that
oven.
happens. It's not any better. Like, you might as well just eat it cold, you know?
Yeah.
And there's something with the tomato sauce that it just like evaporates or something. It just disappears from the pizza, or
We're
the sauce
I
or
was talking about that
the
recently
juiciness.
with a friend, like Little Caesars, like the shelf life of that pizza, like basically as soon as it comes out of the oven, it's the countdown is on.
The countdown's
So
on.
you hope you get a fresh you hope you get a fresh slice, but by the next day it's like you can heat it up or you can just fucking eat it. It doesn't matter. Just
Don't we know from
like
experience?
eat it before it turns into a brick, because by like day 2 it's a brick. You can't fucking do anything with it.
House.
You can hold if you got a faulty table.
Faulty
Table
tables.
leg, then you can
Terribly
stick
sorry.
2-day-old Little Caesars under that. But like 1-day-old,
Like a
eat
bag
it.
of 2-day-old
sooner than
moldy tangerines.
Yeah.
4, 3,
Exactly.
2, 1. Little Caesars pizza hardened inedible. Help me out here.
I don't know the rest.
We know from experience, you and I, about Little Caesars pizza, don't we? I had some
Little
good
Caesars
pizzas
pizza
back in the
what?
day. A certain individual, I would come over to his house, and he would text me and ask me, "What kind of pizza do you want?" And I would tell him, just put pretty much everything on it. Make sure there's jalapenos. And I would come over and we would hang out and drink a bunch of beer, and there'd be a bunch of pizza.
Yeah.
Know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh
We got him.
yeah. The jalapenos, by the way, sometimes you need them to taste whatever you're eating. That applies
need
with
them?
Little Caesars pizza.
Yeah. Percival Pringle says, Yonoid 34 guy, before he was the number 24, Jim Carrey was the Joker. Which I think it was the number 23, actually.
It was the number 23.
Yes.
He wasn't the Joker.
Okay, so
he was the Riddler.
Well, yeah. So I since you don't know the history of the 34 guy, I'm going to have to explain this to you. And apologies to the listeners that you're going to have to hear this again, but one of the commercials that the 34 guy did, he was showing Once Bitten, because it was one of the crappy 80s movies that they had the ability to show
Ace Ventura. Yeah.
pre anyone knowing who the fuck Jim Carrey was. So he made this commercial, and it was like, before Jim Carrey was the Joker. And me and Patrick just,
funny.
made fun of that quite a bit because, I would like quote it. I think I would go to school and like impersonate him and say that, that quote. And then people would just be like, he's not the Joker, he was the Riddler. And I was like, yeah, I know. And then I would, I'd have to explain it. I like to do jokes that I have to explain afterwards, because that's how you know it's funny. There's never an opportunity to laugh because it has to be explained. Yes?
I legit told, straight up, legit told my wife today, the best jokes are the jokes that nobody fucking gets. Yeah.
Well, there's a certain comedian who would agree with that.
Yeah.
Mr.
Rest in peace,
Neelington.
Right?
Oh, well, I was going to say Mr. Neelington J. Hamburger.
Oh,
who are you talking about?
Yes. He's still alive and kicking in a cardboard box.
I have...
New Mexico,
what?
I think. So.
In Fart Box, New Mexico?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
I believe that's where you live.
I've never heard of that town. Oh, I thought you said Fart Box.
Oh, no. Cardboard
Uncle Jesse.
Box.
Cardboard. Probably tastes like one of them multi-grain Cheerios.
Right.
Uncle Jesse says, get this Carl guy off the air. He doesn't understand any of Cody's references.
I know. I'm sorry.
I gotta say, this man understands me more than most people in the world. So, back to the 34 guy. We have sort of... Patrick has kind of located him in a way. He has returned to doing commercials, voiceovers for local Oklahoma City commercials. But we still don't know his name or, anything else. And I think we've attempted, or maybe it was BB or one of our listeners, attempted to contact one of the companies that advertised using him, and they couldn't remember his name or something.
Yeah.
So the saga continues. Duke Royale is in the chat. Love you a lot. I believe he's quoting Hector. And Peter Lalik is in the chat. Maybe okay. Gary Busey Burger King. Was it you that was trying to pinpoint the 34 guy? I'd love for you to pinpoint me right on my rectum. Okay. Well, is everyone uncomfortable?
Oh yeah, let's go.
I usually try to say uncomfortable, but I did not say that this time. Um, Frank E is in the chat and is asking if we still have Joyce DeWitt's number. I'd have to look for that. If I recall correctly, there was a woman who sounded like Joyce DeWitt that we were calling at one point. I'd have to search my lists. Uncle Jesse is asking, was it Count, or was it Gregor? Yeah, Count Gregor. No. I don't know I can't think of that guy's name, but it's not the same guy. Patrick would know if he was on and not asleep. Fucking asshole. God damn it. K B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B 7 is in the chat. And I love him a lot. How are things in Australia? K B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B 7. Percival Pringle says Joyce DeWitt and Suzanne Summers. I always found Joyce DeWitt attractive. And if that makes me weird, then...
No, not at all.
Lot.
I prefer brunettes over blondes any day. So.
And that's not a knock against Suzanne Summers.
Not at all.
Personality-wise, I might like Suzanne more, but
I grew up with her on Step by Step.
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting show.
Hey, she was still hot. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Patrick.
Duffy.
What's his name? Duffy. Yes, thank you. He was still hot too.
Goddamn right.
And we've talked about Stacy Keenan on the show. Probably not too recently, but maybe 5 years ago or something. But she's quite attractive. And if you look her up, she's like a district attorney or something now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
She's a hot ass district attorney.
Yeah, and she's still looks pretty good. It just makes her hotter. Yeah. I thought that show was horrible when it was new.
Step by Step, or right?
Yeah, yes. But I still watched it, of course.
Hey, man, that TGI Friday, the TGIF lineup that I grew up with, I don't. There's no shows that I remember liking. Like I didn't like that show. I hate.
Yeah.
Fucking Boy Meets World. I hate it.
Okay, that's funny because I was thinking about that. And I was going to bring it up.
I didn't even know that was Kevin Arnold's brother when I was a kid. I didn't put that together.
Something about that Ben Savage there. I want to strangle his ass.
Holy shit, man!
Want to punch him in the face.
The worst news I heard, besides Ukraine, was when they rebooted. They called it Girl Meets World.
Goyle Meets World.
Oh, fuck. it was too much.
So I was just thinking about that because that's another show that I didn't necessarily like, but I watched a lot. Um, and the main thing I was thinking about is it had the guy, I can't think of his name. If Patrick were on, he would know. It had the guy that was, I believe he was the voice of Kit on Knight Rider, but he was like the teacher on Boy Meets World.
Mr.
Feeney. Yes.
Oh yeah. Hey, he was the only other thing I know him from is he was Dustin Hoffman's dad in The Graduate. That's it. That's all I know him from.
That adds up.
So he was the voice of Kit in Knight Rider as well?
I think so. I could be wrong. But so he was on that show, and that show was on for a while because I remember it was still on in like 2000, around that era, and they did, of course, they did what they had to, and they had him like he went to college, and then like the cast was kind of like the show changed quite a bit, but they kept Mr. Feeney, if I remember correctly, and he like lived in the house behind them, and it was very similar to Wilson on Home Improvement, where he would like talk to him through the fence or something.
But you could see the bottom half. Yeah, but you could see
in this
face.
case, yes.
Yeah, no, I think that's right.
You could see his jaw. Yeah, you could see his jaw and his eyeballs at the same time, which is, a rare condition in this day and age. Speaking of TGIF.
I know that at some point. Go ahead.
Oh, just speaking of... Okay, so Percival Pringle is saying St. Elsewhere, too. And Uncle Jesse is saying Edward Mulhare. But then I was thinking the guy on St. Elsewhere was not him, but somebody that seemed like him, but I don't know. Where's Patrick when we need him?
Yeah.
So the other comment I was going to say is the one interesting thing about that show for the first several years that it was on, and I remember noticing this when it was new in the mid-90s. It didn't really have an opening theme. It would just like sort of just come on, kind of like Seinfeld did after a while. It would just like start, and it would have just the title on the screen, but it wouldn't have a theme. The show would just be going. Percival Pringle says William Daniels. So, yeah, not the voice of Kit, but it sounds similar. Anyway, so it didn't have an opening theme, if I remember correctly. And then when they did the whole, like, goes to college thing that so many sitcoms about teenagers did, suddenly it had a theme song that was god-awful. Do you remember this, Carl?
Like, no. Well, no, I don't. Honestly, like I checked out before senior year on that show. I never saw him go to college.
So it suddenly had a theme song that was like...
It's a weird thing where I can look back now and say, like, I love the Wonder Years. Thought the Wonder Years was fucking awesome. And even though I didn't know they were related, I feel like there was some cosmic bullshit because I hated fucking Boy Meets World. Hated it.
I think I hated it too, but I still watched it because, you know, I was a
I didn't have a
reclusive
choice.
nerd.
Like every Friday night, my mom didn't let me go do shit growing up. Yeah, I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
It was TGI Fridays. So yeah, that Step by Step. I forget what else was on the lineup. It was definitely those two.
Ah. Bay Area people, stuff like that. So it suddenly had
Probably.
a theme
Yeah.
song, and it was like, "When this boy meets world, when this boy meets world." It was just really bad.
I always liked his brother though, his older brother, and he
Yes.
voiced a character on like a Batman animated series called Batman Beyond. He was great. So that's a saving grace. But yeah,
Yeah. And I think on the college ones, I think his brother was on it a lot more, and like his parents were
Will
not.
Friedle, I
Which
think is
is,
his name. Will
yes.
Friedle.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Not
And then I
Ryder
think
Strong.
Yeah, and Ryder Strong, I believe, didn't he play Eddie Munster in one of the... We were talking about the Munsters shit last
We
week.
did last week. I don't know.
I
If
think he was
did
on
that.
like the new Munsters as Eddie or something.
Hey, if he didn't play Eddie, he's got the widow's peak to play him.
Well, exactly. Anyway,
But I don't know if Ryder Strong was ever played Eddie Munster. So.
Well, if only there was something that could be looked up on. Percival Pringle, in regards to William Daniels, says 95 and still alive. So he was also on St. Elsewhere, is what I'm gathering, but he was not the voice of Kit on Knight Rider. It's according to Uncle Jesse in the chat. Speaking of TGIF. Anyway, we should probably make some Pran Funkels tonight. You think?
Oh yeah.
Carl?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. We got him.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope you're enjoying the new Pran Funkels avatar. I believe it's Charles Bronson violently shaking a young man. Something like that. It's based on the famous scene with the jacking off device that we've talked about. So thanks, Kira, for that. Okay, now Percival Pringle is saying William Daniels was Kit. And Edward Molehair was the old fart boss of Hasselhoff on Knight Rider. I'm glad we're clearing this stuff up. Now, if only I could clear up my acne, we'd be better off. Maybe if I didn't eat so much Little Caesars. Alright, first up tonight in the list, we have something, place that we haven't called in a bit. Remington Park. Here we go.
Hello, and thank you for calling Remington Park. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Remington Park Security, how may I direct your call?
I was trying to get Ted Table Scrape.
I'm sorry?
Ted Table Scrape, please.
I don't know what that is.
Can I get the man on the phone, please?
I don't know who that is, sir. I think you might have the wrong number.
It's the Remington Park.
This is Remington Park Security.
Well, I spoke with Ted earlier tonight.
I'm not sure who Ted is, sir.
He was the balloon marshal of the Pennies Parade.
I do not know who that is.
Can you put someone else on that might know?
Let me just transfer you to Clyde Remington. I'm not sure.
To who? Let's give him a call back.
Hello, and thank you for calling Remington Park. If you know your party's extension, you may...
Wait while I transfer your call.
Remington Park Security, how may I direct your call?
I just need to get a hold of Teddy.
I'm not sure who that is, sir. What's
His
the last name of
wife.
the person he said?
Table Scrape.
Table Scrape? He wants to speak to somebody named Teddy Table Scrape? I don't know who that is either. I don't know.
His wife had taken one of my pot pies out of the freezer.
Well, who's his wife?
I think her name's Nancy, but I'm not real sure.
Nancy something? What department does he work in?
I think it's the tent mouth department.
The temp what?
The tent mouth where you put the quarters in.
I am not sure. I'm not sure what that is, sir.
Oh, we did a barrel roll last night and we figured it out. And we done figured out she was the one that took it. And we're not real happy about it.
Okay,
Know what I mean?
like I said, sir, I'm not sure exactly what you're asking or like who you're trying to reach, but I'm pretty sure you have the wrong number, sir.
Ma'am, do you believe in Jesus?
I'm not at liberty to answer that question, sir.
Well, if you did, you would be.
Have a good night, sir. Thank you.
Sizzling steak. Okay.
You gotta call her back, dude.
Let's wait a while.
Okay.
Oh boy. Well, that was a good starter call there.
Hey, right off the bat. Yeah.
I feel like I really doused those charcoals in starter fluid.
Yeah.
And I'm getting ready to throw a batch of them. Classic rock. All day?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We got him. Okay. What do you think, Carl?
Yeah, we'll call him back later, right? Or do you want
I
to
think
call
so.
it back now?
I think I need to step away for just a minute. You want to hold on?
Yeah.
Let's listen to this. Pran Funkels, welcome back. Still there, Carl?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay. Let's make some more Pran Funkels.
Are you going to call her back, or are you going to wait?
We're gonna wait.
Gotcha.
I think it adds to the mystique if we wait. Oh, I probably should announce something. Are you getting a moose? Are you getting a moose beer, Carl?
Did I what?
Are you getting a moose beer?
I am.
Okay, good. Is it moose drool, or is it a moose head, or just a moose?
Just abuse.
A moose.
Yeah.
Something that the Mackenzies might drink?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for some information here. I'm gonna have to consult my phone. Turned off some of the background noise. The Pran Funkels refrigerator is still going. Okay, so I do have an announcement to make. Um, let's see. Pran Funkels has a new home office. And that is Ham Lake, Minnesota. Clap, 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 clap. So yeah, we're calling from a new location. Ham Lake, Minnesota, Paul.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had some very odd difficulties last week. The number I was dialing from suddenly stopped working, and I'm not sure why, but seems like someone reported it to Google or something, but does not matter because we got a new number tonight, and we always have a lot of backup numbers. So if an individual is listening that might be responsible, fuck you. So let's move on in the list. Next number we have, I'm not sure what this is, but Kira sent it, and I appreciate that. It's some kind of systems.
Thank you for calling Generac Power Systems. Someone will be with you shortly. The next step in securing a reliable...
Thank you for calling Generac Power System. All calls are recorded for quality. This is Jasmine Galladay. May I have your first name?
Hegbert.
Can you spell that for me?
Hegbert.
I'm so glad you called. I'm just ask you a few questions about your property, and we'll get you all set up for your free in-home assessment.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Can I have your last name?
Johnson.
Johnson, Johson.
Absolutely. It's a 5 civilized tribe chives thing.
Mm-hmm.
David Thomas made a potato with it. Hello?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just ruminating.
You're fine.
Hope
Can
you're
I have your
handy.
zip code?
Beg your pardon?
Can I have your zip code?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 55304. And it's a grand staff. A staple of modern marble madnesses. If you know what I mean.
Can I have your address?
423 Wonder Lane. Rabbit Bits, Minnesota.
Can you spell out your street name for me?
WONDERLANE. hyperlink / at AOL.go said is. It's a grunt munch.
1 second, sir.
Okay. It's a Handsome Hands network that I was trying to reach.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry, sir. This
my
ain't
hands can
that.
only
This
reach
is
so far.
Generac.
Uh-huh.
So this is for a generator.
Uh-huh.
Are you calling for a generator?
Uh-huh. A 16-ounce generator.
Mm-hmm. Okay, can you give me
Generates
your
for just a few
address
minutes.
again?
423 Wonder Lane.
Wonder Lane. Got it.
And the zip code I gave you, it's Ham Lake, Minnesota. Gross Greg was the one that really pushed me to call you, if I'm being honest. Do you want to talk to him?
Who? Talk to who?
Well, we like to call him Gross Greg. He was wanting to speak with you, if you don't mind.
May I ask who is Gross Greg to you?
Oh, he's my cousin, and he does all my financial things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am.
Hi, this is Jasmine Galladay from Generac.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So you are calling to get a generator?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry you had went out, but he called for a generator, and I was just trying to confirm because you do deal with his finances, that you are approving that he should get a generator before we continue.
Yes.
Okay. So the zip code that was given was 55304. Is that correct?
I believe it's 03, but if he said 4, I'll take him at his word.
Mm-hmm. But do you know his zip code?
Not personally.
Do you know his address?
Not off the top of my head.
Oh, it's 423 Wonder Lane.
Yeah, Wonder Lane. That's absolutely part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it is glistening.
Let's see. Because nothing is popping up for the 55304.
Well, something's popping
Did
up
you
here.
try the 3? I thought it was 3. He said 4. I disagreed with it at the start, but maybe it's with the 3 at the end.
Mm-hmm. Can you spell out the city name?
It's Ham Lake.
sorry,
Greg.
ma'am.
Yes, I was
Can you
saying,
spell?
can you spell out the city name for me?
Greg, can you spell it out?
Uh,
It's Hamlake. 16-ounce shake.
did you catch all that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Catch as catch can. That's Stacy Keenan's The Hot Property. Are you eating the corn nuts?
Oh, yeah.
Ma'am, are you still
Ma'am,
there?
how's it looking?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
How's it
I'm
looking?
sorry. Sorry to bombard you.
You're fine, sir.
It's kind of a
So what
grizzly.
popped up is 423 148 line northeast.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Well, that's
sir.
what I said. It's in the Hasselbrook County Courthouse.
Sir.
The Vintage Current Affairs.
What is the best phone number for you?
A current affair. It's area code 402-882-2083.
And would this be a mobile or landline?
More and more people are using mobile phones. It's not an affair that happened in the past. It's very...
May I
Greg,
have an
what was
email
that?
on file?
Greg, can you speak with them?
I'm sorry.
I'm having difficulties, Greg. Can you speak with her?
Yes, ma'am. What did you say?
Oh, I would like, what is the best email to have on file?
The best email. Okay. Are you ready?
Hasbro
sir.
Fistfuck 839.
All right. The email is, I'm just going to spell it out for you.
Yes, sir.
I N V E S T I G A T And switching the numbers. 9 1
Very current now. You love it in how.
Switching back to letters. O R. Switching back to numbers. 3
Oh, you tune in every fucking night.
1 at gmail.com.
Yes, sir. Do you prefer the dealer to contact you by phone, text message, or email?
I prefer by email if possible. Cousin?
Yeah. We were trying to get this thing.
By email, preferably.
Well, they can text if they want. It's a grunt lunch situation.
If you want to get them text, you get them text. I prefer email, personally.
Well, it's not about you.
Is the property a single-family home?
Beg your pardon?
Is your property a single-family home, a condo, or a townhouse, or anything?
Yeah, it's a single family. Probably got some condoms in it.
So is your home a house or a townhouse or... Okay.
It's a townhouse like the one on the beginning of the one on Family Matters. It's a rare condition this day and age. It's herpes simplex 15.
Part of a homeowners association?
Well, it's supposed to be, but we don't pay those fees, because fuck that shit. Know what I mean?
Is natural gas available at the property?
Well, if you ask a certain individual, it is, yes. It's Crown Creditors Incorporated is the company.
If offered, would you like to work with a dealer who offers financing?
Only if it was fellas.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I would agree to that as well, yes. Have you seen there's a Telly Savalas Christmas special? I'm okay with that, yes. Gross Greg, are you still there?
Yeah, absolutely. Is she not here? What is she doing?
Yes, I'm still here.
I'm sorry, we're just kind of discombobulated tonight. We've had a little bit of Manischewitz.
You're fine. So there is a preferred dealer. Let's see. They're able to speak with you right away to schedule your free quote. Would you like me to schedule to connect you now?
Are they available?
A dealer?
On the line? Will they talk to us?
Yes, sir. And if they don't pick up, I can schedule you an appointment for them to call you, but they will contact you.
Okay. I appreciate it, ma'am.
So you want me to see if I could contact them first?
Well, I
I
was
mean, if
hoping
we
for.
can connect directly, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
I was hoping the Gleaming Spires would make me a lemon meringue pie.
We need to set this up tonight so you can put a straight line through to them. Well, absolutely, man.
Yes, sir. While we put you on hold for a second.
No problem.
Yes, sir. Herbert? I have Rosalind on the line. Greg? Hello?
Greg? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
I have Rosalind on the line for you.
Okay.
Okay. It's Herbert?
Who am I
Hello?
speaking with? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so thank you for calling Midwest Electric and Generator. My name is Rosalind. I'll get some information from you, and I'll forward it over to my dispatcher. She did state that you were interested in a quote on the Generac.
That's correct.
Okay, can you please spell your first and last name?
All right. GROSS. Last name GREG.
GROSS, and last name is GRUG.
GREG for the last name.
I'm sorry. And what is your preferred phone number, please?
402 882 2083.
402-882-20. What was the last two numbers?
83.
Thank you. That's 402-882-2083. And is this your home or cell phone number? Is this your home or cell phone number?
I clearly state that Elvis Presley committed.
I'm sorry, what happened?
Is this your home or cell phone number?
That's a cell phone.
And may I get your email address, please?
Greg? Are you still there, Greg? My financial advisor will supply you with that.
Yeah, I'm still here.
He's busy with his Keystone Light.
Yeah, we got a house full of the flu over here. What was your question, ma'am?
I'm sorry, they were having
I
some
said, may I get
sicknesses there.
May I get your email address, please?
Yeah, absolutely. It is. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to spell it out. It's easier that way. INVEST 911 OR 311 @gmail.com.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Carl?
Is that
I guess she hung up.
I guess so. All right.
All right. Apple butter, you piece of shit.
I guess I have the shittiest email address ever. I don't understand.
I don't know. I was trying to keep playing that clip.
Current affair. It's not an affair that happened in the past. It's very current and now. You love it and how you tune in every fucking night to a current affair.
Current affair. Do you remember the show, Carl?
I do.
Do you remember that?
I clearly state that Elvis Presley committed.
If words could kill. Good night.
Back to the right speaker.
The heroic.
What's going on? You got a knife! Your brothers? No, I'm just glad we're all alive.
The sensational. The original. The best.
It's not an affair that happened in the past. It's very current and now. You love it and how every fucking night.
A current affair.
I clearly state that Elvis Presley
Committed treason against this country.
It's not an affair that happened in the past. It's very current and now. fucking knife to a current affair.
What do you think of that, Carl?
I thought that was fucking awesome.
Is that Patrick's best performance to date?
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah. Show me a better one. How about that?
Well, show me your dick. I'd like to know what that looks like. What's your dad like? Let's make a Pran Funkels.
Yeah, let's do it.
Please leave your message for
Victor, hello, Jim.
Let's give him a call back. A current affair.
Please leave your message for
Fiddlebone. Please leave your message for Fiddlebone. Alright, coming up next, we have a number that... It's an 800 number that pops up on the screen. And someone just answers and says, hello. What do you think about that?
Sounds hot.
She sounds hot.
Hi, this is Ross. I'm either away from my desk or on the phone. Please leave your name and number along with
I
a
might
short
be
message.
dressing
I'll be
for
sure to get back
less.
to you.
So, thank you for calling. Goodbye.
What the fuck was that?
Let's give him a call back.
Yeah.
See if he's still dressing for less.
Hi, this is Ross. I'm either away from my desk or on the phone. Please leave your name and number along with a short message, and I'll be sure to get back to you.
Sorry, mailbox is full. To set sorry.
Mailbox is full of bullshit.
Yeah.
No more bullshit is allowed to be inserted into this box. This box only has so much room for bullshit. Okay. Well, coming up next, this is a number that we called last week. I'd like to see what happens this time.
Thank you for calling the Canadian County
Please hold while we connect your call to extension 0.
There's a time and a place to pull down your pants. Let everyone know what.
Thank you for calling. Please leave a message and your call will be returned as soon as possible. Invalid extension. Thank you for calling. Please leave a message and your call will be returned as soon as possible.
Hi, I was just calling to leave a message for the authorities. I have a bit of it's a bit of a gum in my Conoco establishment situation. I would like for someone to call me back as soon as possible because someone called my phone and was requesting information. Bertha was gumming quite a bit. Thank you.
Got him.
Oh, I got him. Now, I have a serious question for you. Carly, too.
Yeah.
Would you like to call Graham Crackerman?
Graham Cracker Man?
Graham Crackerman.
I'd love to.
Let's call this fucking asshole.
Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Hello.
Huh?
Hello?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Wrong number.
What?
Wrong phone number.
On my end or yours?
Let's give him a call back. Let's give him a call back.
Oh, yeah.
This is Anthony. Leave a message or send a text. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message.
This is Anthony. I'm breathing heavily.
This is Anthony. Leave a message or send a text. This is Anthony. Leave a message or...
This is Anthony. Leave a message. Or send a text.
This is Anthony. Leave a message or send a text.
Let's leave a weird message.
At the tone, please record your message.
Yo. Bro. Come on, man. Call me back. We've talked before. I love you. It doesn't make any sense what you're doing right now.
Yes.
We can dock. Like someone just explained to me what docking is. We can fucking dock.
Dry dock. Gordelson's dry docking. Yes.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message review.
Yo. Bro. Come on, man. Call me back. We've talked before. I love you. It doesn't make any sense what you're doing right now. Yes. We can dock. Like someone just explained to me what docking is.
To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. Thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
I heard a clown horn in your background.
Say what?
I heard a clown horn.
Oh, shit. I hope you didn't.
I hope I did. And I love you a lot.
Calls may be monitored or recorded to provide you with a quality experience.
You want to speak with them, Carl?
Yeah.
Thank you for calling. Currently, all of our representatives are busy assisting other callers. However,
Busy
your call
as
is
fuck.
important to us. Please remain on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received.
Well, thank you for calling PowerPoint Ministries with Jack Graham. My name is Nico, and how may I help you?
Yeah, I'm calling about the
Bennington establishment.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, how can I help
Ma'am?
you? Yes, how can I help you?
Ma'am. Which ministry?
How can I help you? This is PowerPoint Ministries with Jack Graham. How may I help you?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, no, just trying to get saved as we do. I'm trying to see if you guys have any like books or prayers or blessings, or I'm trying to see what's on the market right now.
I can send you, and if you provide your email address, I can send you information via email and ministry updates.
Can you give me a breakdown right now, one-on-one?
Well,
Mano y mano?
What are you looking for? I mean, I can give you the number to customer service, and you can contact them, 1-800 414
what services
7693.
do you typically provide?
Well,
personally?
here's I can, if you'd like, I can send you to prayer.
Yeah,
and then
I'd
I
love
can
to
take
pray
your
with
email
you
address,
if
and
that's
if you are making a donation, I can take that as well.
Well, can we pray real quickly? Can you lead us on that?
No, I do. It is not our policy to pray over the phone. But I can transfer you to our prayer line.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, I'll transfer you now, and thank you for calling.
Thank you.
This is Pastor Jack Graham. Thanks for calling PowerPoint to request prayer. At the sound of the tone, please leave your prayer request, and one of our team members will lift your name up before the Lord.
Do I do
promise
this?
you. And if you'd like for one of our team to call you back, please leave your number. Again, thanks for calling PowerPoint and asking for prayer. God bless you today.
Yeah, I'd like to request a prayer that
To send this message, press pound or hang up. To mark it urgent, 1. To play it, 3. To re-record it, 4. To add to it, 5. To discard it, 6.
yeah.
What's going on?
Let's
To send this
let's
message,
call that
press
lady
pound
back.
or...
Okay. What happened there?
Oh, did you step away?
Yeah, sorry, I went to go urinate.
Ah, shit. Yeah, no, she picked up and then she transferred me to the prayer line, but nobody picked up. So I think you can
Maybe
call
we
back
should.
that same number. Call back that same number, but you talk to her this time.
Okay.
Yeah, do it. She picked,
All right.
or whoever
All right.
you get when you call back.
Calls may be
All right, let's give
monitored
her-
or recorded to provide you with a quality experience.
Thank you for calling. Currently, all of our representatives are busy assisting other callers. However, your call is important to us. Please remain on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received.
Well, thank you for calling PowerPoint Ministries with Jack Graham. My name is Nico, and how may I help you?
I'm giving.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, how may I help you?
I'm giving. I'm giving and you're gonna go. Okay. Let's move on to the next number. This is the Hinklebink guy.
By the way, that was the same lady.
Yeah, they're getting used to us calling them.
Could not complete your call. Please try again.
That was very brief. I'm not sure why that noise just got made. How did that noise get made? Alright, let's call this number. It's inflatables for rent.
Could not complete your call. Please try again.
Okay. I think it's time for a test call.
Could not complete your call. Please try again.
Are you still there, Carl? Well, that's neat. I got another situation here.
Could not complete your call. Please try again.
I'm logging in to an account. Okay. Alright, let's try to get Carl back on.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing? Doing alright? Can you hear me?
Hello.
I probably have to reset the audio settings here.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Well, we had a fella that probably reported our number or something.
Why?
I'm not sure what happened. I don't think our number got out. But maybe a certain fella is just trying to fuck with us.
Well, fuck that fella.
He'd probably like that. Alright, let's make a Pran Funkel. You want to call back Remington Park?
Yeah, your call, man. Whatever you want.
Yeah, let's give him a call back. Okay. Let's try this.
Hello, and thank you for calling Remington Park. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at...
Wait while I transfer your call.
Remington Park Security, how may I direct your call?
We had a couple of questions for you, if you don't mind.
Okay.
We were... I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, that's radio traffic. I'm sorry, can you ask your question?
I'm sorry, what was that noise?
What was your question, sir?
Carl? That's a Gendelson? It's a Gendelson.
It's impossible to talk with this background noise. Ma'am, what's happening behind you?
Sir, I'm a dispatcher and I have radio traffic. That's just something you have to ignore. Can you go ahead with your question, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a graphic
Gary.
equalizer on a GPX sound system.
I'm so confused. What is your question?
It's Bennington Butterworth Incorporated.
Trying to figure out the sound setup, man.
I'm so.
We're
I'm
well,
so
a little
confused.
bit. We're just kind of befuddled, if you don't mind. We apologize.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I
what is your question?
personally
And
subscribe to the orange amplifiers, but I don't know if those are correct. Or what are you using?
Let's give him a call back.
Hello, and thank you for calling Remington Park. If you know your party's extension, you may dial.
You cannot be transferred to this number. Check and try again.
Hello, and thank you for calling Remington Park. If you
Wait while I transfer your call.
Remington Park Security, please hold.
This is Lieutenant Thomas. How can I help you?
Yeah, we were
Park.
talking about the amplifiers. Was it the orange or the sun? Sun, SUNN.
I'm not understanding what you're trying to say, sir.
Gary, can you help me out on this one?
Yes.
Yes, this is Lieutenant Thomas with Remington Park. How can I help you?
Someone was contacting us, and they were specifying something involving a noodle establishment.
How long ago did they contact you?
4 minutes ago, approximately.
Yeah.
Somebody from Remington Park was trying to contact you?
Yes.
Did you catch a name by any chance or department of where they work at?
Gladys.
Gladys, do you know what department she possibly works at? Because I have over 200 employees that are working right now.
That's a handful.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
I believe she was in the entertainment department.
Entertainment?
Uh-huh.
I can check with one of my representatives and see if they know anybody by that name of Gladys.
Oh,
Give me a second. I have my dispatcher checking for me.
You have your
Last
cackling.
name Knight. Yeah.
Do you have
That's
a cackler?
usually with the tips.
I think he has a cackler, Carl.
Cackler?
Is she a cackler?
Do you have a last name of Miss Gladys?
Bennington?
We don't have anybody by the name of Gladys.
The last name's Bennington.
Bennington? Give me 1 second. We're looking it up right now.
Professional farter around her.
So we don't have anybody by that name that's been trying to contact.
What about on the day? What about on the day shift?
That I will not know. You would have to contact up here about 7 o'clock to 7:30 to get in hold of anybody that would buy that name.
Is it possible to leave a message with you now that will be handed off to them when the day shift comes up?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
That's a
What's your
Beverly
first and last
Mary.
name? What's your first and last name, sir? Hello?
Carl's.
Beverly
last
Mary.
name?
Carl's.
Is Carl's your first or last name?
Carl's is the first. It's spelled like Charles, no H.
If you put an H, you're a piece of shit.
Excuse me?
Pardon my French.
Carl's.
Okay, what was the last name?
It's like Charles, but no H.
That's the first name. What's the last name?
He's in charge of our days and our nights.
All right, Mr. Walton, what would you like for me to pass on to the first shift?
WAHLSBEEERGS.
All right, what would you like me to pass on to my first shift lieutenant?
Now, I'd like to find Gladys and let her know we've had enough.
All right, and what's your phone number to get back with you?
407
2
407.
I know it's 402.
402. Okay.
882.
Okay.
2083.
All right. I will get with them and then have them contact you once they get a hold of her.
We're gonna fondle your nutsack in the meantime, hopefully.
Well, I don't
hope you're,
appreciate that kind of conversation on my phone or at my place of business. Please don't call back or we will contact the police department.
It's not that big a deal. We were just making
It's very inappropriate. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. That dude was pissed about something before we called. So
I'm gonna call a dumpster company.
I would love to. But yeah, you gotta handle this one.
Okay.
You've reached Patriot Dumpster Rental and Hauling. Your business is important to us, so leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
It's a coagulated beef situation.
To replay your message, press 1. To continue recording.
It's a coagulated beef situation.
Perfect.
To replay your message, press 1. To continue recording, press 2. To delete and re-record your message.
What do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, piece of shit.
You had another number queued up, or?
That's a bit of a Gindelson establishment.
We could, there's a certain Tobe 3.0. We could try and call him. But it would have to be you.
Tobe.
Yeah.